Excerpt.fm.
All rise.
Welcome to the Cyber Law and Business Report. Get the top story on the hot button internet legal topics of the day. This is your home for the latest on internet law and policy. Hear the latest net trends impacting business and have your questions answered right here. This is the Cyber Law and Business Report. Now, please welcome your host, the founder of the Internet Law Center, Bennet, Kelley.
Good morning. This is Bennet, Kelley, broadcasting live from the Internet Law Center here in downtown Santa Monica, the heart of Silicon Beach. Please be seated. We have a great show for you today. And on this, our first show for fall 2015, there are lots of news developing this morning. And one is Washington is abuzz with papal fever. A friend sent me a video of Pope Francis' convoy this morning, which included a half dozen Suburbans with the Pope zipping by in his little Fiat in the middle. And the future ain't what it used to be, unfortunately, as the country mourns the death of an American legend, Yogi Berra, at the age of 90. And finally, some good news and bad news all in one. We can all sing Happy Birthday freely since a court has ruled the song is in the public domain. So as we sing it freely without retribution, we probably all know some people who maybe it's best they didn't know this fact. So good news and bad news about this. But we have a great show for you today, either way, whether you're a good singer or not. We have with us Hemu Nigam. He's the CEO of SSP Blue, and he is a legion in the field of cybersecurity. Hemu, are you with us?
Hey, Bennet, I'm here.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Now, we talk about this government hacking coming from China, and to one extent, there is evidence it's happening on a governmental level, as there's that Mandiant study that linked it to actually a building of the People's Republic Army. But there's also just hackers within China's borders that aren't government sponsored. And that appears, or they appear to be responsible for the latest Apple hack.
Yes, I think it's easy to blame the Chinese government. The reality of the situation is there's plenty of hackers around the world who are attacking companies that are based in America. And that's not because it's a company that's American. The real reason is the market that you have here, 95 to 99% of our market of who's online is created by American companies. You have Apple and Microsoft and Google and Yahoo and and AOL, and the list goes on. So when you start thinking about that, hackers go where the people are. And that's why it makes sense from their perspective to attack. Now, we always say, well, looks like a Chinese hacker. The reality of the situation is hackers could be sitting in Eastern European country somewhere. They could be sitting in a Latin American country or even inside American soil and routing their way around the world and making it appear as though that the last jumping point was China, so everyone can say, oh, it's a Chinese hacker doing this. Sometimes that's true, and many times that's not true.
Next week, we have a very interesting show. We have the author of The Dark Web, which unfortunately he had to cancel last week, but James Bartlett, and it's called The Dark Net, and he actually went into the dark net. He spent a year there engaging in all the various some activities that are available, and his book is an interesting study, so I'm really looking forward to that discussion next week here on Cyber Law Business Report. If you want information on today's show, check out our blog at cyberlawradio.wordpress.com. In addition, follow us on Twitter. Give us any suggestions you want. We're at Cyber Law Radio on Twitter. And also check out the Internet Law Center, internetlawcenter.net. We're one of the leading internet law firms for protecting people doing business online, and I work a lot with Hemu and protecting victims of cyber harassment. So check us out there. We're based in Santa Monica, but we serve clients worldwide. So that's all we have for this week. Court is adjourned. Be sure to check out our mobile app at Webmaster Radio, and you can download it both for Apple or Android, and you can take us anywhere you want. We're happy to travel with you. We're good companions. So that's all we have. Until next week, this is Bennet, Kelley. Have a great week.
The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of webmasterradio.fm's management or sponsors. Any rebroadcast or redistribution without authorized consent of webmasterradio.fm is prohibited. This has been a presentation of webmasterradio.fm, the world's largest business-to-business radio and podcast network. We welcome you to sample past episodes of this program, as well as our complete library of programs, on demand or on the air via our 24/7 live audio stream at www.webmasterradio.fm.